My name is Daniel17 and welcome to a pretty much late and out of date Shuriken Sentai Ninninger episode 3 review. We see that the ninja is jumping from building to building and land on top of the roof of a building, of course, and they try to get into that building. They see a map to see what route they need to take. And so Takaharu and Cloud are sort of saying, hey, let's go. And while Nagi doesn't want to get left behind, they tell him to wait. So they try and get in, and the first trap is a little pitfall, and they use Takaharu as a bridge, which I thought was pretty funny. Then it was a wall of sorts. Hey, that rhymed. And everyone goes underneath those swords. And they reach a little shrine that has a scroll that they want to get. So Takaharu grabs it while the other guys are telling them, no, don't grab it just like that. So he grabs it just like that. And Takaharu, getting caught up in the moment, screams at the top of his lungs, I got it! Which activates the alarm, and they all get trapped inside. Why? Because Takaharu got caught up in the moment. He said, did we fail? And everyone just facepalmed. A glimpse in the Gengetsu layer to where we left off last week, which was that Kitsune monster pouring some liquid and reviving one of the army generals. The army general is called Gabi Raizo, while he is saying that, who the hell are you? Why are you here? What are you? He's like, don't you remember? My name is Huemon. And what she's been trying to do is revive the entire clan by collecting people's fear in the gourd, which she has been using since the first episode. She's asking him to collect fear for her. He's like, nah, unless there's any fighting, I'm not gonna do it. To the Ninninger's dojo, where we see their grandfather sitting in the chair enjoying some tea. Takaharu said, hey, how do we do that exercise? How many points did I get for getting the scroll? And the lad just said, he saw the exercise and you get 0 points. You dummy. Got later in the day in the same dojo, and Nagi is training, but not physical training, he's reading. He's reading manuals for training, because that's how he got a police license, a firefighter's license, a builder license, different types of licenses just by reading the manuals. Why does he think that just reading manuals will get him to get the title of the last ninja? Everyone is trying to ask themselves the same thing. Well, Fuka is asking him, are you a license freak, sorry? He's like, not really. Then we cut to the monster of the week, which is a rollerblade monster, which was interesting to see by my standards. So the frog guns start riveting, and they go to the monster. They transform, and the monster proves to be too fast for the ninjas. So far, then Cloud and Haru corner him to see, hey, whoever finishes him Haru, because they made a little bet before that. They said, hey, whoever defeats it gets the title of the last ninja. Cloud's like, you're on. Nagi wants to be part of the action, but again he gets left behind. The yokai runs away, and he runs in front of Nagi. He's like, oh, I'm finally it's just like in my manuals, and he runs away. He feels bad for what he did. He's like, I'm gonna catch him. So indeed, he does catch him. He finds him at some playground. Transforming, he challenges him to a foot race. Well, not a foot race, just some sort of race. So they take out that elemental shuriken, and he uses the water technique to race the yokai. Takaharu finds him. He's like, alright, hey, wait up. He follows him with the same technique, only that he's using his sword as a surfing board. Surfing on his sword, he catches up to Nagi, but also he goes too fast that he loses sight of them, and he finds QMon in the forest, and knows what he's going to do. He said, "We will meet again, but now is not the time." Finish the race, and now he's like, "Hey, where is he?" He's like, "Behind you," and attacks him. And so a truck comes by, and he honks at him, "Hey, get out of the way." So by using a ring, I guess, he is now in control of the truck. He knocks out the driver, and also with the same ring, he puts Nagi on the edge of the not yet. The race in the rollerblade monster and Nagi start fighting, and a truck tries to run him over. It's like, "Hey, move along." So with the ring, he is now controlling the truck, and it's out of control. And with the force that it made, it knocked out the truck driver. So Nagi tries to stop it with a substitution jutsu, because that's how he saw it in his manuals. No! Stop referring yourself to your manuals. Stop it. And so he tries to stop it. When you see that it fails, he tries to rescue the driver, but no, he gets caught up in the edge of the box of the truck to one of the rings. And so Fuka, Kasumi, and Cloud stop by to stop the monster and try to save Nagi. And they're starting to hold his own until Gabi Raizo appears. And we're looking at Master Gabi Raizo is here. You're all screwed now, and he dies. Bye bye, Rollerblade Monster, and of course it transformed into a stealing Shuriken. Then he's like, I haven't even woken up yet, so let's fight. They do fight, and he just beats the crap out of the three. And when he's gonna deliver a finishing blow, here comes Takaharu and uses the steel technique, I believe, of his Shuriken and tries to hold his own. They go up into to the forest fighting. Is getting the best Takaharu. Well, when he's about to die, he does substitution and he does his finishing attack. He's like, yeah, I like it. Now I'm awake. Now this battle is to the death. And when they're about to fight, Kasumi comes in and stops the fight using the water technique, and he asks them to run away because their mission is to get back home. He's like, alright then. He's like, Red Aka Ninja, I will remember your name, and you will remember mine. My name is Gabi Raizo. Nabi is trying to escape the ring. And he's like, what can I do? What would Takaharu do? He's like, that's right. He would stop thinking. And so he gets free of the rings and tries to help the driver. He tries to, because it's about to go over a cliff. He tries to use the brake, but the brakes were cut. Typical. And they go away, and they just jump over the cliff, and a technique to make a nest out of vines, and he throws the driver there. He lands perfectly. And then Nagi jumps. He fails at jumping and life. That is until Kasumi came with her crane and rescued him, just at the nick of time. So they find QMon in the forest again, but she has a stealing Shuriken. He's like, you're not the only ones looking for these, because I can do so many techniques too. And he summons this giant yokai monster. They form Shuriken, finish off the monster. Day's over. In the end, Nagi puts away his manuals. Like, hey, are you putting them away? Like, yeah, I already read them all, so there's no reason. Besides, I have you guys as references. And so their grandfather appears in the illusion of a balloon. He's like, Shuriken Sentai, you're not ready yet. And it pops. And then Cloud and Fuka have a little conversation saying that the most impressive of the team was Kasumi. Because if we were waiting for her, who knows what would have happened. And the episode ends with the dance. and a preview for the next episode. What are your guys' opinion of this? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Tell me in the comment section below. Be sure to favorite, like, and subscribe to this channel for more Shuriken Sentai Ninninger reviews. My name is Hadeon17, and I'll see you soon.